Good evening, Zambia. This is Zambia Today. I'm bringing you a special report on two interconnected controversies that are shaking the very foundations of property rights in our nation. Tonight we examine how the burial dispute surrounding our former President Edgar Lungu and the controversial Bill 13 represent a dangerous erosion of private property rights. What began as a family's wish to honor their patriarch has evolved into a constitutional crisis that threatens the very concept of individual ownership. The controversy began when the Zambian government, citing public interest, sought to inter the late president at Embassy Park, a site reserved for national figures. However, Lungu's family opposed this decision, asserting that the body of their patriarch is private property. This clash between public symbolism and private autonomy has sparked widespread concern among legal scholars and civil rights advocates, who argue that the government's move undermines fundamental principles. The family's insistence that the body belongs to them, akin to any other asset left behind by the deceased, challenges the notion that government can unilaterally determine matters of personal legacy. This case raises critical questions about the legal status of human remains, the role of family consent, and the extent to which the state can override private decisions. From a legal perspective, the burial case touches on the jurisprudence of posthumous rights and the ownership of human remains. Parallel to this controversy is the emergence of Bill 13, a legislative initiative that critics say poses a direct threat to private property rights. Although the bill's proponents argue it seeks to streamline land administration and enhance national development, opponents contend it grants excessive powers to the state. The bill's vague language and expansive definitions have fueled fears that it could be used to target political opponents, suppress dissent, or redistribute land in ways that violate constitutional protections. Land is not merely an economic asset, it is a source of identity, heritage, and social stability. Any attempt to alter its ownership structure must be approached with transparency and fairness. The convergence of these two issues suggests a deeper ideological shift within the ruling United Party for National Development. By asserting control over both symbolic and material assets, the government appears to be redefining the relationship between the state and the individual. Public reaction to these developments has been mixed. Civil society organizations have called for greater transparency and consultation, emphasizing the need to balance public interest with individual rights. Legal experts have urged the courts to clarify the boundaries of state power, particularly in matters involving personal property and family consent. In the media and public discourse, the burial case has become a symbol of resistance against state intrusion, galvanizing debates about the meaning of ownership. Together, these issues reflect a growing tension between collective governance and personal sovereignty, a tension that lies at the heart of democratic societies. The resolution of these controversies will shape Zambia's legal and political landscape for years to come. If the government proceeds without addressing public concerns, it risks deepening divisions and undermining its legitimacy. Property rights are not merely about land or assets. They are about dignity, autonomy, and the ability to make decisions free from coercion. Whether in life or death, individuals deserve respect for their choices and protection from arbitrary interference. This has been Zambia Today. Thank you for watching.